Hello and welcome back with me, Admiral. Joining me back on Star Trek Fleet Command once again. Thank you to everyone that's bared with me over the last 2 weeks. As you are aware, my PC decided to basically light itself on fire, specifically the GPU. The GPU in question was the 6900 XT from AMD. Yeah, don't really know what happened. Something to do with the power draw, something on my end. So yeah, I've sent it back. It's currently sent back to the supplier. Then they've sent it back to the manufacturer to basically find out what the hell went wrong with it. So I'm looking to basically go another 3 weeks without getting that card back. However, I did manage to source a 1070, whatever they're called, GTX 1070 from 5 years ago. I managed to find it from my old PC that was at my parents' house. So I've basically taken out that, and I'm currently using that with my PC all over the floor at the moment. Trying to obviously assemble things back together. And I've bought a new power supply for the new graphics card whenever that comes back, because that was, I think, a limiting factor on some things, but I don't know. So yeah. Everything's everywhere, but we're back up to recording once again. So thank you for sticking with me. And we've got a lot to talk about, haven't we? Bloody hell. So Star Trek Fleet Commander is obviously in its current updated form. It's obviously got the new arc out at the moment. The PC version's been updated extensively. There's new things within the PC version as well. The new arc is obviously Strange New Worlds Part 3, which is this one. It comes with obviously the usual arc stuff, and I just want to say personally, this entire Strange New Worlds arc, First Officer Winston's obviously not very happy out there, but this entire Strange New Worlds arc has been completely, absolutely horrendous for me. I have not enjoyed a single part of it, and even this so far, I personally haven't enjoyed it. Then you've got the new ship to talk about, which is the Mantis, which I won't be able to talk about too much because I don't have it, and I'm certainly not spending money on getting it. I don't see why it's pay to play aspect. It's a bit of a ridiculous notion. It's also a little bit of a weird looking ship. It doesn't really fit in with the Star Trek universe, in my opinion. Not the conventional Star Trek universe. Yeah, it's a bit weird. It's sort of a little bit Mass Effect-y, sort of other style of games. Maybe like Star Citizen or something on the lines of that. It's a bit weird. I don't know where they've got the art form for it, personally, but yeah, it is what it is. And again, as most of these new ships that come into the game, it's a one-trick pony. As it says, buy the bonus it gets here. It gets a 62,000% increased damage against Actian hostiles. Actian, I'm guessing it's Actian. Hostiles, again, one-trick pony. If you want to get it, then that is perfectly up to you. I personally won't be unless I get things for free, or it becomes a free-to-play aspect in the future, i.e. you can get it in things like the event store, such as the blueprints here. You can just go through and pick it out, or whatever else. I'll probably get it in this in the future if they have something like this in the future, or the Saturday events for the weekly Saturday events, which are Cosmic Cleanup. It might get added to there as well. We'll have to wait and see. Excuse me. Sorry about that. But yeah, so there's been the usual events apply. There's been syndicate events which have been popping as well. But personally, I haven't really been doing much of anything at all with regards to this arc, just because I really find it very dull overall. The event store itself is decent in terms of what it offers. It's just incredibly expensive. In my opinion, it's just so expensive. Not only that as well, we managed to get our epic things ready to go to level 40. Obviously, we're not going to, but we have got them ready to go. We also managed to upgrade the station a little bit in terms of this dock and weapons platform around here that we're currently doing. We need to get these up to obviously level 39 for both of them. So that's what we're currently working on, getting these both up to level 39. And that's the main, I would say, the main things that we've been focusing on. We've also been focusing, obviously, on research, but at the moment, I'm not speeding anything up. I'm just letting it run out the days and the hours that it needs to take. I have been basically doing the events, as you can see by obviously this event itself. I haven't pulled this one, so let's pull that now. So yeah, we have been doing this. I am a little bit behind because I didn't manage to complete the yesterday's event in 100%. So I am a little bit behind, but I will manage to get the full 20 done by the end of this arc. So I have still been keeping up to date with that type of stuff. I've been keeping up to date with my syndicate every day as well, because this is incredibly important to the game. But yeah, there's a few things that have been added to the game. I'll show you quickly with regards to settings. You can go into the settings now, and there's a new icon, as you can see there, called shortcuts. So this is the PC version. This is not phone. This is PC version only, I believe. So you can go into shortcuts, and you can now hotkey a lot of different things to whatever you want to do. So you can select different ships. You can go to the Alliance, go to Inbox, do this, that, and the other, to make your life a little bit easier. Obviously, it's pre-selected a lot of things for you, and then you can change it to whatever you want. Can you? Oh, maybe not then. Yeah, apparently, they just tell you what you're allowed to use. Okay, whatever. So these are all the hotkeys for what you are and what you aren't allowed to do. So you can't change any of them, apparently, it turns out. So yeah, hey ho. Other than that, that's pretty much it with regards to the PC stuff. They've also changed the outline of the PC thing. Instead of it being a square, which it pretty much is still a square, but it's now got rounded edges. Yeah, it's got rounded corners. Instead of solid square corners, it's now got rounded corners to make it more sophisticated. Yeah. This game, in my honest opinion, needs to transfer to be a PC game. Or branch out to be two separate games completely. And then the PC version of this game can be a hell of a lot more detailed, a lot more in-depth, and a lot more engaging, in my opinion. But still have the phone version. A bit like EVE Online has done now. You have the EVE Online, and then you've now got the EVE. Is it Echoes, is it? Or something like that. So you got that version as well. And this game, I personally think, needs to head in that direction. And sooner rather than later, in my opinion. But yeah, so I'm glad to be back. Thank you again, once again, for sticking with me. That's my thoughts on the new arc so far. I think it's pretty lackluster. Let me know your opinions in the comments down below. I will take a photo of the mess that my PC is currently in. I'll put it on Discord. Discord you can find in the description down below. So head over to that as well. Like I say, this is going to be a relative, it's not hugely fast, but about a 10-minute video, just because I want to get back into things and get basically you up to date to where I am, up to date with my thoughts and opinions on the current arc. I want to get up to date with your thoughts and opinions on the current arc and any thoughts going forward into the future. And then we can move on from there, doing videos as usual, which will be pretty much what was I doing? I was doing video pretty much every other day. So I might do a video maybe every day for the next coming days, and then I'll get back into the schedule of doing one every other day again, and then maybe like doing some streams in between, or here, there, and everywhere. And yeah, so things should be getting back to normal from now on. I also managed to pass my mod 1, so my module 1 for my bike license. So I'm currently learning to ride a motorcycle. So yeah, I've currently passed. There's two versions, you see. So in the UK, you got to do module 1 and module 2 to pass. After you do your basically your compulsory biker training, and then do your theory test, you then got to go and do your practical parts of the test, which are your module 1 and module 2. I've managed to pass my module 1. I've just got to pass module 2, which is, I believe, at the start of next month. So I've just got to pass that, and then I'm getting my first motorbike. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well. That's where I'm at with the real world. So yeah, hopefully I can hear. Oh, there he is. I don't know if you've seen him. First Officer Winston was just on camera then, sitting in the back chair there. But yes, let me know your thoughts and opinions on the current arc. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you dislike. Let me know what you want to see in the future. If I'm being perfectly honest, I don't see them coming around and bringing this round for the rest of this year. Like I said before in another video, I am going to give them to the end of this year, and then I'm going to make my mind up whether I continue this game or not. However, I'm in a pretty much decision mode of this game is going to, for me personally, is going to basically dwindle out by the end of this year if they can somehow turn it around. I don't know how they're going to do that, but it's going to dwindle out for me by the end of the year if they don't do something about it. But yeah, we'll see what happens over the next coming months, and hopefully things are good. But we'll see. Hopefully, I just want them to be enjoyable once again, because at the moment it really isn't. It's very boring to play, and I really don't have the time for it because I just don't want to play a boring game. And there's so many other games I'm playing at the moment that are just intriguing, more enticing, and I will show you them games in the coming days as well. As I do updates on all of them, I will show you the games that I'm currently playing and what I think are more enticing games for the time being. I'm sure they'll dwindle out as well eventually in a year or so's time, but for the time being, that is me. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now. Be safe. Bye-bye.